Imagine if you had to write a computer program only using ones and zeros. When you write a program using ones and zeros, it's called a machine code. It's very complicated to program using machine code. Machine code is very complicated. That's why we need translators. So we use something called a compiler. Grasshopper created something called a compiler. With the compiler, you can type instructions in English, and the compiler translates it into ones and zeros. We have Grasshopper to thank for all of this. This is Grasshopper. Grasshopper was a pioneer in computing. Grasshopper is in my book of Women in Science. She was one of the first 3 modern programmers ever. She was an incredible woman. She created computer language that used English words, not symbols. It was more user-friendly. So now people didn't need to understand complicated math to program. When Grasshopper was programming, one day the computer crashed. So they opened the computer, and inside the computer they found a moth. So then they removed the moth and they worked. So whenever the computer went wrong, they tried to debug the computer. So today when programmers make a mistake, things are not working, they do what's called debugging. Debugging, a term we use today, thanks to Grasshopper. With Scratch, I can use normal language, and it's automatically translated into ones and zeros. With Scratch, I can use commands, and the compiler will convert it into ones and zeros. And we have a lady called Grasshopper to thank for it.